though, Mousley, as Gleeson runs into the left-handed Budinger, and he edges and gets 4.
With the slip and the sort of fly slip, bowls, full toss, will clip down to finest, the fine legs for 4 by Budinger. Not a great ball from Garton. 14 then, without loss of the first 7 legitimate deliveries. Garton bowls, Budinger slams him back straight on, 1 bounce to the right-hander. Bowls, Patel drives him in the air, goes vertical, and in he goes, and Patel carves him away down to third man for another boundary. He's only picked up a couple of wickets so far this season, Garton, who bowls. Patel slams him back very straight, 1 bounce, 2 bounces.
Pakistan international, he's moving away from us now, and that's hit big by Budinger. It's going to be 6 down to cow corner. Up to the wicket now, bowls, Patel goes big but high, and he's going to be caught, I think, at long off. Mousley Ali is chasing, and he's underneath. It's a brilliant catch. It's a brilliant catch from Ali, who watched that come over his shoulder. There's the international class of Mousley Ali, and Leicestershire lose their first wicket. It's been a rollicking old start, but they've got the breakthrough. Patel's eyes lighting up, and that went higher than it did far, and the first wicket falls. Patel goes for a right arm over the wicket to the left-handed Masood, who drives up in the end court. That one's stuck in the pitch, and it's 2 and 2, and Hassan Ali goes charging down, celebrating massively. You would imagine that's because he's just dismissed his international teammate, and Leicestershire suddenly, from an incredible start, find themselves in a little bit of trouble. Caught an extra cover. Hassan Ali runs in. Hat-trick ball, he's facing Rahan Ahmed, and Ahmed just leaves the ball down the leg side. It'll be a wide.
Small strides before he gets into his run, and bowls slightly short. Ahmed backs away and he cuts nicely down to third man. They need a good second tranche. In goes Gleeson. Bowls short, helped beautifully straight over the wicket.
This though, 4th against 5th, as Mousley is going to bowl. As flash, what a shot! Clubbed. Set. Blue sky has re-emerged as Mousley bowls. Oh, and he's going to get 4. His bat moves away from us. And bowls. Big hit from Budinger. It's hit high and handsome for 6. Mousley, what's his response going to be? Big hit again. Club for 4. That's an excellent shot. So much bottom hand again.
Has stymied their progress. Hassan is in, and he's bowled him. He's bowled Rahan Ahmed, middle stump. Ahmed stepped across, tried to ramp it down over Alex Davies, and unfortunately he missed it, and the middle stump has been surgically extracted from the ground. Hassan back over the wicket to the right-handed Kimber. Bowls, and Kimber tries to launch him. That's going to be close to...
He's out. He's given him LBW. But he's such a celeb appeal.
I did not see him raise the finger there. I don't know whether that was because Budinger was out of the way. It looked very straight, didn't it? And I was waiting for some sort of signal as to why it was out, but he didn't actually. He raised his finger behind Budinger in some way. Either way, that's 4 for Ali, 4 for the Bears.
Right, hopefully it will miss us as Briggs comes in. Bowls, big hit from Budinger, out into the leg side. He's going to be safe, and he's going to get 4 for it. And there is Budinger's 50. It's come off 23 deliveries. It's been a brutal display of hitting, certainly in the power plays. As Briggs comes in and goes again. This one's hit high up in the air. He's going to be caught deep mid-wicket. And that's exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about it throughout. Nobody has gone on and got a big total for Leicestershire in this innings. People have got to 50, but got out. 52 remains the highest score in this T20 campaign.
We're probably now looking at a maximum of 170, something like that. Moeen is in, drops a bit short. Cox pulls and pulls hard enough.
And there is no run as the ball sort of squirted away into the leg side. Mid-wicket has come out and has moved to backward square, and Travaskis hits this down the ground. He's caught.
Down the slope he comes and bowls. That's so bowled him. He's gone through him. Came back in and it clipped the top of the leg stump.
Scriven waits, bat raised, head height, and it's a full delivery hit over the top for 4. That was right in the slot from Ali, just too full.
But it's been forced on them.
Here comes Mousley. That's short, and it should be punished. And is he going to go for 4? Yes, it is.
And he comes past umpire Langley and bowls, and he steps across and lofted down to just short.
He waits, standing tall as Gleeson comes in. That's a big hit. He's going to be caught at mid-off. It's a horrible shot. Runs. What will he do? Mousley, short run up, comes in, bouncer again. Wood hits this high up in the air. He's going to be caught, I think, at mid wicket. He runs in and takes the catch.
In he comes and bowls to Van Beek, and he is putting one in the slot. In other words, a full toss on leg stump, knee-high full toss on leg stump. Runs in and bowls, and I thought that was another full toss. In fact, it's been driven out to the fielder Hassan Ali, who comes running in from long off, gets his hands underneath the ball. Logan Van Beek is caught, and Leicestershire are all out with 3 balls left out there. They are all out.
Right arm over the wicket. In he comes and bowls. Davis guides him into the leg side and finds the gap. Actually, that's going to put Kimber under a lot of pressure. It's racing towards the boundary. Arm Kimber. Here comes Van Beek past the umpire. Bowls, and this is hit high up in the air as well. I think that might be 6 down to Cow Corner, and it is. No stopping it as Van Beek has got a beautiful nick off that. It's a lovely delivery, but he's edged it for 4. Van Beek in green moves in and bowls, and that's driven for 4. Through covers, finds the gap. Shah Massoud is there at extra cover. Sam Wood is going to bowl from the pavilion end. His first delivery is outside off stump. It's cut and caught at cover. Held just back a little bit in the pitch that, and Latham hit it straight at Scriven above his head, took it. As he moves away from us now, he's up to the wicket. He bowls but for back foot and gets 4 off his first delivery. If you've got that field with all the men up to the wicket now, past the umpire, bowls down the pitch, comes Mousley and edges it. He's going to get 4. Very thin outside edge.
Runs in and bowls. Mousley steps away, good Yorker, but well played actually. Dug out and hit very straight, and that might go all the way. It is going to go all the way. 40 for 1. Hole in again. Mousley makes room. It's a full toss and it's hit over Ahmed. 1, 2, 3 bounces.
Past the umpire now, bowls. Davis has edged that, has he? Yes, the umpire's given him. Great bouncer from Van Beek, and to a short man like Davis, it immediately caused him plenty of troubles. He tried to pull it round the corner, but ended up gloving it or getting the faintest of edges through to Ben Cox. There's the second wicket. Leicestershire desperately needed it too. 48 for 2 is the score, 107 needed for the Bears.
Hull got his job. Wood is in, bowls, and ramped very cleverly. Oh, just short. Wood is in. Hain just steps back, makes a little bit of room, carves it away to the cover boundary for 4.
Moving away from us, he's up to the wicket, bowls, and that's flashed, hooked round the corner for 4, finds the gap perfectly.
Hull, as round the wicket goes Travaskis and bowls. Little paddle sweep, beautifully played reverse.
And in comes Kimber past the umpire. It's hit down the ground. Chance here for Massoud. No, it's over his head for 6. And hit in the air, and it's on the bounce, dropped, and that's really painful for the fielder, who's in a lot of pain. Is that the game stopped?
Back on for the Foxes from the Bennett end. Bowls a little bit short, pulled around the corner by Dan Mousley for the single. That brings up his 50. Well, he's never looked in complete control, certainly not for the first 20 deliveries. That sounds a bit unfair, but Wood into the left-handed Mousley. Bowls, full toss, hit, and dropped at shortish extra cover. He absolutely hit it very hard and low, and diving or falling to his right. I think it's the unfortunate Travaskis, no doubt with his hands still stinging after what we suspect was a dislocated finger that was put back into place by the Leicestershire physio, apparently.
Van Beek, driven by Hain rather pleasantly, and it's well fielded out there in the deep by Wood, who runs round, picks the ball up with a moving start. That's the end of the over, a very quiet over. Because you're right, in theory it could be a legal delivery, couldn't it, if it comes out of your hand and stays on the pitch.
Steps in. Bowls. Hain is down the wicket. He's got that one out towards long on. Should be caught, and is caught by Liam Travaskis. Bowls around the wicket to Moeen Ali, who steps back and is caught and bowled. Drove it straight back. Kimber reached up high to his left and takes the wicket of the former England international. So a little bit of a feather in Louis Kimber's cap there.
Here comes Hull. He bowls and it's driven, and there it is. There's the victory, driven through cover for 4, and the Bears have won comfortably against the Foxes, winning by 6 wickets, and they never really looked in any danger. 2 wickets fell early in their pursuit of 155.